Hello, welcome to another episode of Better You Life Coaching. I'm your host Dre, and today is going to be a quick hit. Um, this post was inspired by a Facebook post of a good friend, and she was on Facebook and she was asking, "What is love?" And I responded back to her post that love was not a feeling, love is an action. And this video is really just a bit of an exposition on that answer. To me, love is an action, and I personally agree with the description of love that's given in the Bible. I believe it's 1 Corinthians chapter 13. If that's not the right passage, just read the whole thing till you find it. It's in there, I promise you. But in there, the description of love it gives, nowhere does it say love is a feeling. It says love is patient, love is kind, love is long-suffering, love is not boastful, love is not haughty. And it gives a few other descriptors of love. And all of those things are actions. And as somebody who's been through a marriage and been through a divorce, I can say this. I feel that a lot of times we, for lack of a better term, we fall in love with the infatuation of love. We fall in love with that feeling of limerence. And because of that, that feeling is always going to be fleeting. And if all you're searching for is that feeling, then you can really get into a situation where you're throwing away potential mates because the feeling's not right after it started to fade after 30, 60, 90, whatever days. And to me, as somebody who went through a marriage, as I said before, that passage and that description of love was a North Star for how I aspired to deal with my wife. I never wanted to deal with her from a standpoint where it was any negative emotion. I never wanted us to go to bed where there was strife between us without us having made up. And that to me, and for my subsequent relationships after that, that to me is the big key to it. Because once you treat that mate and you treat that partner in a loving manner, at least in my personal experience, and yes, this is an anecdote, the feelings come. Because there's going to be times where, frankly, for lack of a better term, this person will piss you the hell off and you ain't going to be able to stand it. But when you have a certain standard for how you deal with one another, when you deal with one another out of love, those times where it seems like y'all can't stand each other or y'all are just on completely different pages become few and far between, and they become fleeting memories. At the bottom line of it, acting out of love is the ultimate respect, at least in my opinion, that one can show their partner. Because without that, what you have is something that is on a fleeting foundation if you place it on those feelings of infatuation and solely on how you feel in a moment. So, like I said, relatively quick hit. to the friend that made that post. Thank you so much for actually making it and inspiring this video today. And you know, I hope this is something that at least sparks something in you, gets the wheels to turning, so on and so forth. But I'm about to get home, and thank you so much for riding along with me today. Please don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, and let me know how you feel. Let me know if you agree, disagree. Thank you, and have a great day.